They stay the same age.
Well, that's a wonderful fucking way to start the podcast today.
You started recording?
I clicked it right as you went into the whole
Matthew McConaughey a reference. But hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the Real Shit Podcast, and we're back to just random bullshit. Honestly,
we really don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about.
Not at all. This is
not
basically
a fucking clue.
Oh, but in case you haven't figured it out by now, in case for our slower listeners, we're back with Nick. So,
hi. How's it going, guys?
Oh yeah, we're back in his luxury of his own home in his own little studio here, which is completely badass, by the way. And
thanks again, buddy. Thanks again.
No problem. But with that being said, we're back in action. And when I say back in action, I mean back to randomly bullshit. You want to hand me that opened one, actually?
Sure, buddy.
Thank you, sir. About to say, gotta finish that. But yeah, we're back, and what are we gonna talk about today? Obviously, we don't have a topic. We're just gonna kind of bullshit randomly, which
bullshit
is what we
two guys with alcohol do.
Yeah. So with that being said, I guess I can get the conversation started. I discussed with you just before we started here something that can start off the conversation, perhaps. Facebook. Yes, I mentioned it before, and dude, I don't know what it is, but some of these people that use Facebook shouldn't be allowed to have it. They shouldn't be allowed to have it.
They're just fucking nuts.
Can we just talk about that? Like, people, like, there's certain people who, like, share every single little detail of their life. And I get it. Like, there's milestones, whatever. You're proud of your family members and your friends, whatever. You make a post.
That's cool.
Exactly. It's cool. But when you're on Facebook, like, every 5 minutes sharing your feelings on everything, like, I'm sorry. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop. Please. Like, I get it, all right? Like,
this is already explicit, damn it.
Oh, dude, every single one of these get explicit. And, like, here's my thing, too. It's like, you know what? It's like, oh, shit, when it comes to these podcasts, damn it, I'm going to really, really try my best to keep the language at a friendly level. And then I just get pissed off and go, fuck that, I don't care. And, yeah, we roll right on into how we're actually feeling. Hence the reason why it's called the Real Shit Podcast.
Well, it's a real podcast if you actually look at the name.
Yeah, well, I intentionally did that.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you post it if you didn't do that.
Yeah, probably not. And I mean, well, let's be honest. And
Hi, Spotify. We know you're listening.
Love you. Kisses. Lots of kisses.
Pay me more, goddammit.
Dude, pay me anything, I'll be happy.
You don't know about the Spotify for Artists?
No.
All that?
Nope.
And, the way that you post these should be, tracking your revenue for however many people listen to you.
Yeah, no,
like,
I don't know anything about that.
My artist that I manage, he has so far made me a total of, last time I checked, 5 cents.
Hey.
And that's 25% of his profit. So he made a whole fucking nickel, and I've got 5 cents of it. So he made a whole fucking quarter, and I got 5 cents of it.
Hey.
I fucked that up. Oops.
Hey. Still got paid to do it.
Yeah, 5 cents.
I mean, that's well, technically you said you get 25% of the profits. You said you got a nickel.
Yeah.
So he technically got 25 cents.
I got 5 cents.
And he
for
got
his
paid
25 cents.
Ah. Okay. See, it was confusing the way you stated that, because you stated it as if he made 5 cents and you made 5 cents, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm trying to do the math on like 25%, and I'm like, you should have got like 2 pennies and a half, or a half penny and a half.
No, unfortunately, the way the music world works is the management doesn't get paid as much as the artist.
Well, I mean, yeah,
because the artist is a whole bunch of other people they have to pay.
Yeah, true. Well, that's your world. That's,
you know how many listeners it takes? I mean, this applies to you too, right here, now, with the Real Shit
for
Podcast.
What we're doing with this, yes.
You know how many listeners it takes a year to get a minimum wage salary of $37,000? For, like, you know how many listeners it takes in 1 year to do that?
I'd probably say a few 100,000.
1 million.
1 million? Seriously?
It takes 1 million listeners to make a salary of $37,000 a year.
What?
It takes 1 million listeners.
Man, that's. I mean, well, then again, though, when you take a few steps back and look at it, like maybe,
But,
because there's so many different people and there's so much different content, though. So like, it's kind of one of those things where like maybe back, a few years ago, when certain things weren't as popular, people had the ability to make more money off of it because it was unique. It was like something that's different. Now, something on the lines of like what we're doing here, podcasts have caught on. A lot of people are creating podcasts. And with that being said, there's a bigger market for it. Therefore, there's not, I guess you could say, the more people you have in a market, the more money, like, and listeners they'll soak up. Well, more money that's there, but...
You got worldwide. You got fucking worldwide for music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the even thing, too. Is like, the more creators you have, the more potential there is for listeners to be spread out more. Instead of someone... on the lines like say exactly. We'll say if we were the only podcast in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we'd be making bank because no one else does it.
If we had listeners, because we'd be the only ones in the world, it'd be kind of a new thing. But I derailed this conversation. Back to Facebook.
Oh, back to Facebook. See, and again, that was actually interesting. Anyways, Facebook. I have, and here's my thing too. Like, I have Facebook. I'm not gonna lie. But I barely use it. If anything, maybe I'll go on and just like for maybe like some news, and there's maybe a few groups that I'm a part of that they post stuff here and there or whatever.
I go on it when I'm bored and I look at cars for sale.
Yep,
I go on it and I share a shit ton of memes that are completely pointless.
Yep.
And I like other people's shit because sometimes people post a picture of a cat or a dog. I'm like, oh, like.
Yeah, well, I mean that's even a thing too. I think there's. I don't know. For me, I've never really cared much. I mean, when it comes to Instagram and it comes to Facebook, like I have both of them, and I make more posts on
Facebook Corporation. Hey,
exactly.
Facebook, we're mentioning you a lot.
Maybe
you know what I mean.
Throw us a sponsor.
Or just throw us a bone would have been the better expression.
Preferably a big bone.
Listen, if you want a big bone, you just got to go to the strip club. You'll see many of guys with plenty of maybe not so big bones, but enough for you as a virgin.
Hey, buddy. Throw this on the list for about a discussion to have in the next half hour of my strip club story. Do I have a good one? Oh, boy.
I've never been.
Have a good one. Never been.
Nope. And probably won't be. Do you want a $20 STD? That's how you get a $20 STD.
I never said you had to fuck the girl.
I never said you had to either.
Oh, shit. You walk in the place and you already got one.
You walk in the place. Hey, babe, you want a lap dance?
It's like,
sure. How much? $20. Okay. You walk out. Man, why am I so fucking itchy the next day?
It's like, dude, I didn't even take my pants off.
The STD traveled through the pants.
It was that strong.
Oh, I got a fucking meme. Hold on.
Meme? Okay. Does it have something to do with the whole strip club idea that we have currently picked up and we're discussing? Kind of? Okay.
Kind of?
Okay. Fair enough.
It's nasty.
It's nasty. Boy, it is nasty.
It's nasty. God damn it, where is it?
Oh, man. But,
oh, there it is.
Okay, you got it. All right. I was about to say, it's like I'll have to...
Booty juice.
That shit ain't funny. Oh, that is disgusting, dude. I can't look at that. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's not okay. Oh, that's fucked. Okay, anyways, you brought it up. We're on this.
Again, derailed. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I guess we're going into a strip club story now because you're the one who brought it up. But my strip club story. All right, so I've been to the strip club once, and basically it was
sure.
No. I've only been there once.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, my first time experience was quite interesting. Basically, it was a few buddies and myself. We got drinking, and we're like, hey. let's go to the strip club. And everyone's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, oh, no. Like, no.
Here we go.
It's like, no. This is a bad idea.
Here we go.
We should not be doing this. Next thing I know, we're in the car. We're on our way to the strip club. And it's like, I don't know, 1 a.m. And
wasn't it the Dome?
It was the Dome. Yep, it was the Dome. I tell you what, we walk in the place, and like, we're talking flies on shit. Girls started appearing out of thin air. It's like, poof, hi, how are you? Oh fuck, here we go. This one walks up to me. She's like, hey, you wanna go in the back? And I took one look at her, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good.
I love the way you're getting very, very close to the mic. Like,
I gotta have those yummy extra details. No, but anyways,
they gotta hear every sentence.
My one buddy, she walks up to my one buddy, and she's like, hey, you wanna go in the back? And clear as day. I mean, this was hysterical. He looks her up and down, and goes, and then she flashes her tits, and he goes, okay. So he disappears.
$20 STD.
Dude, we're not even in the building for like 5 minutes, and he's gone. So me and my two other buddies, we just kind of sit down, and we're kind of just chilling, and we're just kind of like, what the hell? And both of my buddies are looking at me. It's like, so, hey, you've never been here before, like, gonna go get a lap dance? I'm like, dude, fuck no. Like, I'm just here because you guys kind of like dragged me along. And the next thing I know, both of my buddies are like, we're going to get you a lap dance. And I'm like, shit. And I'm like, well, if you're going to do it, make sure it's the best-looking girl in the building, because, let's be honest, even the best-looking girl in the building is still pretty...
the best-looking girl in that building is probably a 4.
She was a 5.5. She was a 5.5.
That's giving way too much credit to the Dome, my guy.
Yeah, it was giving a lot of credit. I mean, well, then...
How drunk were you? That's
why I said 5.5.
So really what you're saying is like a 4.
4-ish. That night, I probably thought she was like a 6.5. Because, I mean, that's what alcohol does to you. You know, you let your guard down, you lower your standards. But anyways, the one buddy who got trapped by this chick when we first walked in, he comes back out, and he's like, dude, that was fucked. It's like, really? How so? And he goes, well, we get back there, and she starts doing her thing, and, you know, I'm playing with her titties, and she's like, so how does it feel to hold fake titties? It's like, ooh, buddy, that's a rough one. And then he goes, oh, it gets better. She was like, oh yeah, I'm like 45 and have like 4 kids. And it's like, oh my god, dude, you just got fucked. And then I'm pretty sure, I can't remember how much it was, but she was like, hey, if you give me this much, I'll blow you and whatever. And he's like, no, it's time for me to leave. It was like, oh, that's freaking gross. And it was like, oh, whatever. And then so we're just sitting down, and next thing I know, I have this stripper come over to me, tap me on the shoulder, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you're coming with me, and I'm like, well, shit, I guess I'm coming with you. As long as I'm coming with you and not on you, or in you, as a matter of fact. Hey, it's okay. So,
hey, even if it's a quickie, wrap the sticky.
Yeah, that night I didn't have any of those on me, so that definitely wasn't going to happen. And plus, it's just like, no. It's like, I'm sorry, but no. Anyway.
Smells like sushi in here.
It smells like cologne.
Leave it alone.
Exactly. If it smells like fish, have a dish. If it smells like cologne, leave it alone. Okay, so anyways, she's dragging...
There shouldn't be a smell at all down there. There shouldn't be a smell at all.
Well, she's dragging me back. She's dragging me back there, and she's like, so your buddies were telling me that this is the first time you've ever been to a strip club? I'm like, yep. And she's like, oh, we're going to have some fun with you. And I'm like, cool beans. And I'm like, just a question for you, you know, what are the rules here? I don't want to step over a line. And she's like, oh, you're so sweet. And I'm like, yeah, no, you kind of want to tell me what the rules are here? And she's like, yeah, you can, you know, pretty much do just about whatever. And I'm like, whoa, okay. So she puts a song on, she starts doing her thing. And about, I don't know, a minute in, she she found out real quick what I liked, and that was basically her grinding on my dick and me playing with her titties, because I'm kind of a tits guy. Not gonna lie, I do enjoy a good ass, but there's something about breasts that are just
You don't have
the
any.
holy grail. Exactly, I don't have any. I can't play. I don't have any. Like,
I mean, you can play with them, but like,
I mean,
they're
yeah,
not
but
as
there's
fun.
nothing there. Like, it's not fun, you know.
You can't. You can squeeze. I mean, if you kind of drink too much and you don't exercise, you can squeeze. You can squeeze.
Yeah, you can squeeze and you have a little enjoyment. But
You know, I'm only 160 pounds, but I'm not that thin.
well, so anyways, like, you know,
That sounded weird. That's gonna get edited out.
What's gonna get edited out?
That whole spiel.
Oh, of what you just said. Okay. Well, no, but anyways. Anyways.
Who the fuck listens to this anyways?
You're right. Anyways, dance was over, kind of walked out, and I was like, damn, like, that was fun. That was neat.
That was neat.
That was
you
neat.
got to do the Trump heads with it. Neat.
And no, I mean, I'm a guy. I love titties in my face. I love ass, and she we walk in there. She literally like puts her leg like how it's like the seat, because basically it's just this little booth. And basically the best way I can explain it is like, you know those little picture booths.
Put it this way. Let's go. Let's take us back to Vice City, GTA Vice City, GTA 5. It's pretty accurate, isn't it?
Yeah, to a degree. Yeah. But no,
it's a strip club. It's a strip club.
Yeah,
You really can't fuck that up.
Yeah, well, it's funny. She when we first got at Wix, just started like, yo, what's the rules or whatever, and and then she puts her, like, I'm sitting down, and she takes her fucking leg and puts it like right up, like just past like my thigh, and I'm sitting down, and she fucking grabs her thong, underwear, whatever the hell it was, and like basically showed me her clit, and it's like, whoa, you got a fucking bush down there, don't you, sweetheart? I was like, holy fuck! Like, hey, how you doing?
Do you want crabs? That's how you get crabs,
dude. Like, she's like, that's nice, isn't it? And then she started rubbing it, and I was like, okay, I'd rather not touch that, or put my face anywhere near that, or for that matter of fact, put my face and dick anywhere around that. I'd rather not. But either way, though, I will say it was a good time. It was enjoyable. And when it was over, kind of went back out with my buddies, and we were just kind of hanging out. And then we end up by the pole. You know, the stage and the pole, like the classic strip club scene. You know, and we're just hanging out, and this chick, and the best part is too, like, my one buddy, the kid's a freaking instigator. And if he listens to this podcast, he knows it's him, you fucking motherfucker. But anyways, he's got a girlfriend. So he's kind of like in the corner, like, dude, don't, like all these strippers, like, yo, don't touch me, don't go near me, none of this bullshit. Like, stay the hell away from me. And we're sitting.
My laptop almost died.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you plugged it in, because that would have been a damn shame. That would have really shitted on this podcast.
Oh yeah, it was that 3%.
The Real Shit Podcast turns out to be a real shit show.
That's anytime you and I are together.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, let's be honest, it's enjoyable. It's humorous, and
we do humor each other.
Yeah, yes, pretty well. But anyways, continuing with the story, this kid, he he's such a fucking instigator. But yeah, it was his idea to go to the club. But he's like, oh, dude, I'm not getting any dances, whatever, blah, blah. Like, I don't want any of these girls coming near me. I don't want them touching me. I have a girlfriend. Like, fuck that, whatever. So it was kind of funny because he's sitting by the stage, and this one stripper, like, and they had, like, a ledge there, and the stripper, like, was dancing, whatever, and, like, you know, we were throwing ones at her. And she comes and she sits on the ledge and grabs him by the back of his neck and pulls him right into her chest. He was fucking, basically she fucking made a motorboat her, and she finally lets go, and dude, this kid backed the fuck up like, dude, why the fuck did you just touch me? And he looks at us and he goes, "You better never fucking tell my girlfriend." So, buddy, if she listens to this, I apologize. Because she finally is going to hear this. And this was, what, a good, 8 to 9 months ago.
You know, depending on how long they've been together, that shit really won't phase. Like, me and my girlfriend have been together 5 years in February.
Mm-hmm.
Long ass time. That shit wouldn't phase her. In fact, she'd be like, was she at least hot?
Yeah. No, that's true. And, yeah, that was the dog. Just, I don't know if the mics picked that up or not.
They probably didn't, but we hear dog getting nitrogen behind the curtain in the studio.
But anyways, continuing the story, where he's like, "Oh, guys, you better not tell my girlfriend about this," and it's like, "Okay, sure, yeah, well, we won't. Don't worry, bro, we won't tell her." But it was funny because yeah, exactly. We kind of sat back down. You
enjoyed it.
Yeah, we kind of sat back down, and it was funny. My buddy, the same kid that basically was forced to motorboat this chick, starts talking to me. He's like, "So, did you enjoy your lap dance?" I'm like, "Oh, dude, that was a good fucking time. Let me tell you, buddy, that was great. I really, I thoroughly enjoyed myself there, and it was just funny because." He's like, yeah, you really need to, maybe, go back and get another lap dance. And I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't think that's a good idea. I like my money. I'd really like to keep my money. But then, the other head started thinking. I was like, damn, that was a good time. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go with the same chick because she was, again, easily probably the best looking one in there. And let's also be honest, like, looking at all these other girls, it's just kind of like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, this girl, like,
I'm faithful to one stripper.
She right. That's how sad I am as a man. It's like, even with a stripper, it's like, I'm faithful to the one. She is my favorite. I don't want any of you other dirty hoes.
She makes my dick happy.
She makes my dick very happy. But anyways, I'm like, all right, I guess, yeah, fuck it, I'll go back again. And my buddy's like, well, you going to get the same one? And I'm like, fuck yeah, you think I want any of these other ugly hoes? And so, I started looking for her, and I can't fucking find her. And I'm like, shit. It's like, damn, she is a busy lady. And I finally find her, and I'm like, yo, so...
In more ways than one.
Yeah, I'm like, so, right? And so I finally found her. I'm like, yo, so how much is it to go back again? She's like, oh, sweetie, you want to go back? And I'm like, yeah, it was a good time. So the next thing I know, I'm getting drugged back again. And this go-around, she gave me a little extra. She didn't touch it. Like, nothing came out, nothing went in, nothing like that. But, like, she knew by, like... After the first time, like going in the second time, she knew what I liked. She knew what I liked, all right? And then the best part is, she's going to town, whatever, and she's whispering in my ear. She's like, so, she's like, you really ought to come back on a Wednesday, on a night that we're not so busy. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. She's like, yeah, if you come back on a night when we're not so busy and you bring $100, she's like, I'll let you do whatever you want. And I'm like, oh, that's neat.
She wants a sugar daddy. But you ain't that.
Yeah, right? And I'm kind of like, dude, like, this is cool and all. And it's like, I'm having a good time. But it's like, let's be honest here.
I won't ever fuck you.
Exactly. It's like, that's cool and all, I really enjoy the time that we have spent together. And
it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, it's not you. It's me. I'm sorry. And when I say it's not me, or it is me, it's definitely you. Like, look, I'm sorry, but that's not okay with me. Like, the thought of fucking a stripper is just like No, that's not. And the best part is you tell that story to people, and half of them are like, yeah, like the normal people are like, yeah, dude, that's fucked up. Like, you know, you could have fucked a stripper. And then everyone else is like, dude, why didn't you fuck her? And it's like, because, are you retarded? Like, like, I'm sorry.
Do you want STDs?
I'm,
That's how you get STDs.
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not a complete fucking retard. Like, why would I? Why? Like, even if you wrapped it up, like, why?
They got a wife, family. They got a husband. You know, family. They got kids, man.
Dude,
that's what kids.
That's what's fucked to think about. Well, that's even the best part is too. Me and my one buddy were watching
Here's
this
the thing.
chick.
Here's my biggest. I'm gonna interject here for a bit. Here's the thing. The sex industry is a very, very. It's not as horrible as people make it out to be. The sex industry is really good for women who are sexually comfortable with themselves.
Yeah.
And who, you know, whose husbands and everything are obviously okay with it. But, like, people think of the sex industry and they think of, oh, man, that person was a very unsuccessful. No, those people are fucking, some of them are really fucking talented.
Yeah.
It's just dancing.
Yeah.
And depending on where you go, I mean, that's the other thing. Where they make the real money, though, is by selling themselves, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's...
My girlfriend has a stripper friend who lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And, she makes some really good money just by, you know, there's a one regular at the strip club. He's an older gentleman who pays for her lunch, pays for her shopping for that day, once a month, and on top of that, just gives her $500. Once a month to just go have lunch, go shopping for whatever the fuck she wants, and then pays her $500.
Wow. And honestly, for someone like, I'm assuming this guy, basically he's an older gentleman, probably single, and just lonely.
Oh yeah, more than definitely, but like the whole sex industry isn't just sex though. Like
there's a little more.
There's
to
acting. There's, you know, obviously there's dancing, but like these people, they're people, and people are so degrading to them because they chose to, you know, show themselves off, show how comfortable they are with themselves to the world.
Yeah.
And like, you know, people who act in pornography get fucking bank.
Yeah.
Just for fucking.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I'll take it.
It's something that, like, let's be honest, every human enjoys doing, and if you're a human and you don't enjoy that, it's because there's something fucking wrong with you.
But, like, it's cool.
Yeah.
But, like, well, how? How are you, like, it's a primal instinct.
Yeah.
That's like, a primal instinct.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against aces, but, like, asexuals.
Yeah.
But, like, how?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Like, I get you not wanting a dick in your vagina or a dick in your ass, but like, how are you not at least like doing something with yourself? You know what I mean? Like, how do you not?
I don't know. We'd have to find someone who is that way and ask them. Ask them why they're so fucking nuts.
Like, you just enjoy this animalistic thing that's in all of us.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not enjoy it? It's weird.
It is weird.
If there's any aces listening to this, we'd like to hear from you.
Yeah. Please email us.
roseamprecords@gmail.com. Sure. Do it.
Fuck it. Send it to that one.
You got, like, 3 of us monitoring that email. It's cool. I'll tell them not to worry about it.
The other two guys would be like, dude, what?
They all know they all know that we now sponsor, you know, the Real Shit podcast.
Cool.
I'm a
they
part
know
of it.
About it.
Oh yeah, they know about it.
Neat.
And plus, if
awesome.
they didn't, I really don't give a fuck. We're all like, the 3 of us were like, we are business partners, but we're own separate entities at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool.
It's, as I said before during the strip club story, it was neat. Dude, holy shit! I tell you, that was a hell of a night. That was. But I mean, do you want to talk about like cracking the top 5 list of. Fuck
I need to
yeah
get.
nights. That
I
was-
need
that
to
was
get.
top 5.
I need to get this keyboard set up
Mm-hmm.
with sound samples.
Yeah, so
And just for different things throughout the fucking podcast.
Agreed. That would definitely, I think, help add to the podcast for
It
sure.
would definitely do it.
Oh, for
I
sure.
mean, listen to people like Free Beer Hot Wings and all that. They got plenty of shit they do.
Yeah.
Sound effects.
Yep. Awkward silence. Let it be. Just let it happen, man. Just let it happen. Oh, but yeah, that was a strip club story. You got anything the kind of add on there? Come up with, spice it up a little bit, perhaps.
I don't really have that many interesting stories. None that I can really say.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes.
Say?
No. I'm on the same page, bro. No, I get that.
College was fun. College was fun.
College was fun. Can't indulge too much on details there, though.
No,
No.
that's all I'm going to say. College was fun. Drugs, man. Drugs.
You're indulging. Stop that.
I'm not going to say anything else. But no, we got... Let's see. I mean, I got smacked in the face by a dehumidifier yesterday, but that's a different story.
Well, hell, you're there. You might as well just indulge on it already. I can't lie. I'm interested now. You got me.
Yesterday, I was in charge of putting appliances away at Best Buy. Well, not really putting appliances away. I was in charge of putting appliances up in the top stock. So if you walk into Best Buy, you'll see all these shelves along the top of the store.
Mm-hmm.
And over in the... Right as you walk in the left-hand corner on the top shelves there's all the appliances. My job was to get these, mini fridges and these dehumidifiers and these over-the-range microwaves and all this shit on top of,
Oh, shit,
Sorry,
you bumped your
guys.
mic, bro.
and all of this shit on top of the top stock, what we call it. And I was picking up a dehumidifier. Mind you, these fuckers are heavy.
Yeah.
They are not light.
No.
And I'm not a weak
Fuck
person
no.
by any means.
Yeah.
But these fuckers are heavy.
Mhm.
So I'm lifting a 70-pint dehumidifier over my head. I drop it. I drop it. It lands. I throw it forward onto the ladder like I'm supposed to. Throw it forward onto the ladder. That's fine. Didn't catch all the way on there and just smacks me in the head. So I didn't know what to hold. Like whether I should make sure I'm not bleeding or hold on to the rails and make sure I don't fucking fall.
Make sure you don't fucking fall off.
Because I can't pass a drug test. Because I can't claim workers' comp.
Yeah.
So that would be fucked. But yeah. I had a 70-pint dehumidifier hit me in the face, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
You're just kind of like, derp. Just, yep. And the derp moment of the day. 75-pint dehumidifier smacks you in the fucking forehead.
Yeah.
I feel like a dick for laughing.
It was just kind of a... It was kind of... I need to find something to emulate the sound. It was kind of a... But across my face.
See, I don't think that... I think it was... I feel like it'd be more like of a thud.
There was a thud, but there was also the scratch. There was also the scratch of it going down my face.
Just a doof. Like, oof.
It was a big oof.
That hit hard.
One of the I mean, there's plenty of unsafe. I mean, if OSHA would have walked in that building on any given day, we'd be so fucked. We'd be so fucked.
You want to hear a good one? You want to hear a fucking... I got two for you. With my work. We're talking about my work.
At a certain automotive group. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm wearing the shirt again.
Yeah, I mean, you did just come here right after work. You don't have to come here right after work. You can, change.
Why would I? Because I would drive home, which is like a 20-minute drive home, and then from home it's a 20-minute drive here, so I might as well, instead of wasting 40 minutes, for like 40 minutes to an hour.
Or you could just, have a change of clothes in your car.
Oh, I do.
Because
I have a gym class at college.
That's a wonderful part about wintertime is it's now the time to have, public service announcement. Make sure you have a fucking emergency kit in your car, which includes a blanket, some kitty litter, and a change of clothes, and another hoodie. Trust me.
That's been your public service announcement. Thank you.
I don't have the A440 tone to play. That emergency tone to play.
Hold on. I got you.
Hold on.
This has been a public service announcement. Thank you, and please drive safely. Or, sorry, in my world we call it, hold on. Please, speed safely.
Speed safely?
Speed safely. Safely speed, same thing. Well, you're looking up the tone. Oh, there you go. Here's some ear rape. There you go. Oh, yeah. Dogs are going crazy in the background. Oh, dude. Okay, so anyways, getting back to my work, because you brought up your story about getting smacked in the face by a fucking dehumidifier.
That's not even half of it, man. On truck nights, okay, so our truck nights, guaranteed a stack of those totes or something is going to fall. Guaranteed.
You don't know what it is, but something will.
And 90% of the time, those laptops, it's a laptop.
Oh,
Most of the time, you get smacked in the face by a laptop on a truck night.
Like, well, that was a new laptop.
Like a Chromebook. So you're looking at something about, 2 feet wide, smacking you right in the fucking face.
Oh, shit. Well, you brought up OSHA violations, and I figured I would indulge. I mean, let's be honest, OSHA's been ruining good ideas for years. But anyways, at our work, we have 2 different roof leaks, like where the roof leaks water. And also, I don't know.
Thank you, Sears, for leaving a place that way.
Thank you, Sears. Appreciate it. Anyway, well, thank you for the company that now owns the building and decided, hey, let's not actually take care of the building the way it should be taken care of, or even make sure that it's good.
We're just gonna buy it.
Exactly.
So not even buy. We're gonna lease it.
Yeah. But anyways, not only does it have 2 roof leaks, but the dumbasses who decided to buy the building, to make the one part of it the shop. They put this, coating over the concrete floor, almost, to reseal it or whatever, but it's, slippery. Stupid. If you're wearing sneakers and, you run and you just stop running, you're sliding, a good 5 foot across the floor, dude.
You're gonna keep going!
Well, and the best part is, too, when you get these dumbass motherfuckers who don't know how to drive and they're pulling cars in the shop, they'll hit the brakes and they'll freaking slide a good 2 feet till the ABS kicks in and goes, okay, no, you can't slide no more. And that's the best part is, too, when if I'll pull my car in the wash it, which, I occasionally do, once a week because I'm fuck it, I'm going to do what I want. But anyways, that's besides the point.
You know nothing.
You know nothing.
Nothing.
Where's your evidence? I mean, they could just pull it up on the cameras and see me waving and sticking up the middle finger and then washing my car. But I mean, hey, whatever.
Do you do that every time?
What? Wave to the camera and stick up the middle finger? Yes.
Again, we need a camera in here.
we need a camera in here. Oh no, it's funny though, because I'll go to pull my car in, and if I
ho and a bottle of rum, take a shot.
Bottle of rum. Why is the rum always gone?
Because I drank it.
Oops.
That one's warming, so take a good hit.
Oh, fruity.
Not even fruity, man.
No, it's not fruity. It's more like a.
That's burning.
It's like when you get that tingle in the back of your throat, and you're just like, that's good. Hit me with some more, please. But no, anyways. I go to pull my car in, right? And if I pull in real fast and I smash the brakes, the car will slide across the floor.
Read the back.
Read the back.
40% ABV.
No shit. Wow. Huh. That's neat.
That's neat.
Origin of I can't even say that. That's good stuff, though. That's good. Well, while we're here, you gave me a shot of rum. I might as well do the Jim Beam honey as well. The classic. It's going to be a staple of the podcast. If you don't do a shot of Jim Beam honey, it's just it's not right. Like, it's not okay, you know? Like, it's Jim Beam honey, and holy shit. Been doing some damage, I see?
Most of that's from us the other night.
Seriously?
Most of that.
Yikes.
Most of that's from us the other night, and the other night when I hang out with my friend Kyle.
Oh. God, that's so good. You know what? Fuck, I need another one. It's so good, dude.
Jim Beam honey is great.
Like, it's just the honey taste. It's just so beautiful. And then, like, when you lick your lips afterwards, it's
You still get the honey and it kind of burns.
Oh, it's just so nice. You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You're just kind of like, that's nice. Maybe I should, like, back my mouth away from the mic now. I was about to say, I should back my mouth away from the mic now.
Surprisingly, for once, you weren't distorting.
Yeah, usually I tend to talk pretty loud.
Yeah, that's why I told you to have the 1 year off.
And for whatever reason, I'm just kind of like, oh, I'll just be right up in front of them.
I'm going to get real sensual real quick.
I'm going to
stroke the mic. You're doing it. You learn very well.
Yeah, dude, I do learn very well. You're right, bro. What do you want me to say? I pay attention.
Very nicely.
No, I pay attention.
By the way, so you know, and so all of our users know, this is 1 hour and 41 minutes in.
But it's going to get condensed down, so let's be honest. It's going to be more like maybe
so
50
we've been
minutes.
recording for 1 hour and 41.
Yeah, just so everyone knows. And again, how the hell this happens? Like what time is it? It's 10. It's 10. And what, we maybe sat down and started this at like maybe a few minutes
God
after
knows.
9. I probably got here around 8:30. By the time I got out of work, got some food, got some good grub. Damn, man, let me tell you. That was the first time I ever had that kind of taco.
What, turkey?
Turkey taco.
Turkey tacos.
Turkey taco.
Turkey.
And it was good.
Tacos. It's like chicken tacos, but better.
Honestly, yeah, it was. The turkey definitely added something to it. It was I said it before, I'll say it again. Neat. Oh, shit. Well, I'm trying to remember where we were. We were talking about work, OSHA violations. I shared my thoughts.
Flipping the camera off every time.
Oh, dude. Oh, okay. So get this, right? For our customers that come in, we actually have. I mean, I will say it's a pretty nice waiting room. And
by the way, do you guys sell tires?
Yes.
I need tires.
You need tires.
I need tires.
We'll
talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Later.
Okay. So, anyways, getting back on topic. They have
Topic? What's that?
Hot topic.
I almost said yum.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Distortion.
Let me check.
Any?
Ooh.
No.
Only a little. Only a little.
Wow, I am pretty damn impressed.
Honestly, I'm starting to get the hang of I have a new interface, a whole new system with my with our studio here, and like I'm still learning the little quirks of it.
Yeah.
So like adjusting the knobs, like playing with nipples, you gotta find the right. You gotta find
the right little twist. And, okay, quick story because you brought up nipples.
Wow, we fucking got off way topic again.
There was this one chick in high school that I used to run around with, and
used to run around with or tried to run around with and failed.
Option number 2.
I'm sorry, I'm adding
my my track record with women is horrible.
I'm adding you. I'm sorry.
Horrific. Yeah, that makes sense. Horrific. That's my new word for the night. Horrific. But anyways, this girl.
Heroic.
She had some. She was well endowed in the breast region. And
she got big boobies.
Yeah.
I have no clue who the fuck you're talking about.
You know her. You graduated with her. But anyways,
Was it the one who popped right on graduation day?
the one who popped.
Yeah. She had a kid right on graduation day?
No. She was very well endowed. That one, the one that you're talking about, yes, was well endowed. But
She
no,
popped right in graduation day.
yeah, that's you want to talk about. Here's a graduation gift. Life changing. Oh shit, no. But anyways,
Hey, Mom, Dad, you know what you can get me for graduation yet? A bassinet.
no, but anyways,
Surprise!
getting back on track here.
What's
This-
track?
What track? Yeah, there is no track. It's just kind of bullshitting. But no, anyways, this chick, she was again well endowed in the breast region, but
Yummy.
oh, it gets better. But you like a $50, 50-cent coin. You already know where I'm going with this, don't you? You know where I'm
She
going.
had pepperoni nips.
Exactly. Because I remember seeing.
You're gonna tell me a name after this.
Yes, I am. Here's what I'll do. I can do this. I won't say. Of course, I don't say names. Like, it's just I feel that.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
we don't
right.
say names.
But anyways, yeah,
names is not fair because these people
I-
can't defend themselves.
I may or may not have saw her. Well, no, let's be honest. I did see her nudes, and yeah, that like wow, wow, pepperoni, like $50 size nipples, and it's like that's fucking weird. Like,
I don't know if that and like your dick's confused. Like, I don't know if that's a turn on or a turn off.
dude, honestly, I didn't know either. It was like, do I even want to be around this chick now? Like, I don't know what to do.
But why are you picking her based on her body flaws, my guy?
Because her personality was shit.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, trust me, when I show you who this person is, you'll be like, oh, makes sense. You ready?
Hold on.
You're holding. We're holding. You're holding. I'm holding. We're all holding. You're holding? Oh, you got to send a text. Excuse us. Now it's a good time to tell you about our sponsor, Jim Bean Honey.
We don't have actual sponsors. Or is that a hard pass?
Show me the idea.
Oh, hold on.
I'm
Hold on. Don't.
I'm confused. Anyways, here you go. That's who I was talking about. Ah, and the light bulb turns on. Oh, he goes, oh shit, I remember her.
I don't.
You
That's the
don't?
problem.
Let's see, I was a junior, she was a senior when you were a senior. No, I kind of stopped talking to her halfway through. Were you in my wood shop class?
Hold on.
You took wood shop junior
Hold
year,
on,
right?
hold
okay,
on.
he's
I know her.
We're holding. Okay.
I know,
Okay. Yeah. Right. Like we're talking yeah. But she was very good at achieving hoe status, by her actions.
She was a hoe, man.
She was a hoe. She was a dirty little hoe.
Don't read that out loud.
Unfortunately.
No.
No.
I.
No. See, it's one of those things. I don't.
No,
It's
no
under
more
the
on that
bridge.
topic.
It's under the bridge. I just don't indulge.
Who is
Within
that
that.
guy though?
Oh, that's
You know what's wonderful? You know, I have a girlfriend who's very, very good at Facebook stalking people.
Really?
Yes. So she's taught me like how to stalk people on Facebook. It's weird as hell. I don't know how these women do it without accidentally liking something.
That's interesting that you say that. Because I mean, yeah, that's. I don't know. That's another thing too. Like, that's even thing. Like, you want to get into another discussion. Snapchat with.
Oh my god.
With snap maps, like that had to be their intention. Why the fuck else would you do that?
So you know, significant others can spy on each other.
Seriously, that's pretty much what it is.
I
And
mean,
the best part is too. You know what's
You know what's great? My family won't listen to this, so I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
My dad uses that to track my mom.
That's just fucking like weird.
It's weird. It's annoying, and it's like, it's a very big sign of distrust.
Yeah. Well, my biggest thing too with that is like, I mean, obviously maybe not from like the aspect that or the point that you're making, but it's just one of those things. At least for me, it's like, how sad is it that people have the ability
To
to
just find out
choose-
where you are.
but to choose whether you want people seeing where you are or not. So if there's someone that like basically like you're like, oh well, I want to know, like, for example, let's just use this as an example. There's a guy that likes this chick and has her on Snapchat. Well, if she has Snap Maps turned on, he can check out where she is anytime he wants.
How do you become a stalker? Part 1.
Exactly. Like, it's just fucked, dude. And it's one of those things too. It's like people
It's
have the
very
ability.
it's very fucked, my guy.
It's just one of those things. Like, why would you give people the power to do that? And then the worst part is, it's like not even that, but then people are too stupid to realize, like, why would you use it that way?
That it's on.
Yeah.
People are just too stupid to realize that it's on.
Mhm.
And secondly, people are too stupid to realize that, hey, I can use it for this purpose. Like you
Exactly.
just said.
Well, no, and that's fucked. Well, that's even a thing too. Like, and that's even another thing too.
We're
where, like,
so dumb because of technology, yet we're so
Exactly.
much smarter because of it.
yeah, and it's just it's a weird thing to say, because that's even something too. Like,
You know,
for something like me, where if someone was talking to me, it's like, oh hey, what are you doing? And I told them that I was at home.
they could check Snapchat and say,
And
"You're
guess
not
what?
at home. You're at
Not
this
home."
location,
Exactly.
motherfucker."
And then like it's just like, it's one of those things.
They
It's
could
like,
just show up to places and
stupid-
surprise you.
dude, that is fucked. Like, that is, I've heard stories of people doing that, and it just comes to the point where it's like, that's just not okay. Like, why?
It's not
Why?
okay at all.
Like, it's one of these things, like, where people just get so caught up in it, and it's like, how do you let yourself do that? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But and I'll be honest too. Like, when someone when you have the power to do that, and there's like
You're gonna use it.
well, that's even a thing for me. Like, if there's been a time where, like, maybe I was talking to someone and I thought that they were lying to me or whatever on what they were doing, you could check. And I'd be lying if I said I haven't done it once or twice just because. But it's one of those things too. Like, right after you do it, it's like, whoa, wait, that's fucked, dude. Like, why are you doing that?
Like,
Like,
wait a
it's
second.
neat. It's neat that you
I
have the
shouldn't
power.
have that much power.
Exactly. It's not right. Well, that's even the thing too. Like, I feel like people, like certain people who like are like almost to a sense like needy and attached. Especially if, like, say if someone
Like a certain person you work with.
right, exactly. You get what I'm saying.
He did. He has. It's weird as hell, my guy.
It's okay, but I've heard other things from the other side of that. Well, we can get into this another time. This is, I don't think this is the appropriate place to bring this up.
No, because that person probably listens to it.
Yes. Yeah. So, fuck off. Oof.
Big oof.
Just that's like,
You know,
it's
the
like you
wonderful
didn't even
part,
ask for a big stiff one in the ass, but you just took
the
a big
wonderful
stiff
part
one in
about
the ass.
this
That
is it hits hard.
it hits hard.
So, like, the honesty and, like, the filter is gone.
Oh, dude, and let's be honest, the type of people that at least me and you are,
We
the
don't have a filter
honesty
to
and the
begin
filter, exactly, it's not really there to begin
But then
with.
it's like, then it's like, I don't give a fuck what people have to say or think about me, so here you go!
Yeah. Well, no, and that's even something too that I will say that has been kind of a thing for me. Like, I have a tendency to, like I said, like you said, have no filter and pretty much say, like, say what you mean and mean what you say.
Always.
Always.
For fuck's sake,
give a
don't
shit.
lie.
Exactly. And it's something.
And if you say something, fucking mean it.
Exactly. And that's something that I've always kind of thrived on, but I've always had the ability to be like, all right, maybe, in this situation,
Hey,
maybe
real
just,
quick. I'm going to derail this real quick. Ready? We're in the red light room.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It just got awkwardly, scary and dark. That is fucked. This is weird. This just whoa, ow! My dumbass. He's got this light and it changes colors. He changed it to red, and I'm staring into it as he changes it back to the normal color. And now I'm fucking blind. Oh, what a fucking! Oh, it's blue! Oh, look, it's so pretty! Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! And it turns it back to the normal color, and I'm like, having a fucking seizure over here.
Oh wait, what? I can make you have a seizure. Hold on.
911. What's your emergency? Yeah, my friend, he looking at all these different colored lights, and now he's having a spaz attack. Oh my god, that's neat. Oh, you got like what? Holy shit, you have like 5 different colors there. That's pretty. Oh, okay. I'll say it one more. No, just let's be honest. This won't be the last time, but that's pretty neat.
Today, all you're going to do is call the podcast neat.
That's the title. Pretty neat.
No, just
neat.
With a period after it. Just
neat. Yeah. Okay. Coming up with a little bit more of a discussion here now. I have a story I'd like to personally share. I've made solo podcasts on this before, but let's see. Let's go through the list so you all know which ones I'm talking about here for people who have listened to them before. I have pretty much the whole Cleaning Out the Closet series, and also one that I totally recommend if you're interested. 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes. I don't know if you got the chance to listen to that one
for the 300th time. Yes, buddy.
Okay, you did listen to it. Okay. See, I don't remember you ever answering me.
I've answered that a few times, my guy.
Oh well.
I think maybe even once on this.
I must have not even been paying attention. But anyways, that's probably easily one of my proudest ones. And the person that it was about, I'm still going through some stupid bullshit with that person.
Dude. Exactly.
And it's funny because it's to the point where, like, when you have someone, and basically, where can I pick up the story where it makes sense? If you listen to that podcast, basically the way I ended it was telling you pretty much kind of what went down there and where I'm at, where I'm basically to the point where I'm worn out. She's taking more than...
She's not taking the right path.
Exactly. No, and that's pretty much where I kind of ended that one. And the story continues where basically I'm slowly backing away, and the more I back away, she still
wants that dick.
Basically, it's weird. Like, I stopped talking.
She wants to fuck, and you're like, hell no, bitch.
Oh, I don't know if she wants to fuck, but
she's still trying to slide into them DMs though.
She's still, again, like once a week, like clockwork. I can almost expect when it's gonna happen. Of her hitting me up.
You know, one day she's gonna use that Snapchat and she's gonna find where you are and she's gonna just surprise you. It's a surprise, motherfucker.
You laugh because I work at the mall. There's nights where when she gets out of work, she'll come down to the mall. And I've made comment, like, back when we were, like, when I wanted to be, like, when I, wanted to date her.
Pussy?
Date her?
Date, fuck, same thing.
Yeah, same thing. You know.
They all pretty much come hand in hand anymore.
Yeah. Anyways, I was kind of like, the one night she came down to the mall, I'm like, yo, I literally work, like, like, in the mall, like, come visit. And she was like, oh, no. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever, don't care. But yeah, God, I hope that wouldn't happen. But you never know. But no, basically, she just, like, she's really attention-seeking right now. And I'm just, like, blowing her off. She hit me up this week. She's like, yo, are we even friends anymore? Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
There you go. But no, so she hits me up this week.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Right? Except the best part was it really wasn't that much of a surprise. I was kind of expecting it to happen. And she's like, are we even friends anymore? And I'm like, bro. Like, dude, like, yo, you need to calm the fuck down.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That explains, like, that is Bug, and she's like, the shocked face, like, oh. Surprise, motherfucker.
No, and basically, like, it's just, like, turning this conversation of, like, oh, well, you know, I haven't heard from you in a while and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I told you I was fucking busy. Like, hop off my dick, why don't you? And that conversation led into a phone call. And basically, I was like, look, like, I've been fucking swamped. Like, I can't tell you when the next
You
time
called
I'm gonna
this
be able
cunt? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oof. I'm sorry.
Well, I was driving, and I don't text and drive, so...
Good boy.
I called, I put it on
Who's
speaker.
a good boy?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Bug does something that's not against the law? Holy shit. All I have to say is...
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, but, so basically I kind of...
That's going to be a sound pad.
Yeah, that easily.
That has to be.
Definitely, it has to be. You just fucking...
Surprise, motherfucker.
Just take a note of it now. Anyways, so I ended up, because I was like, dude, I'm not fucking texting her while I'm driving. So I'm like, I called her, and I'm like, yo, like, what, hey, how you doing? And it's like, well, she's like, oh, you know, I went through, like, she was at the dentist and some other blah, blah bullshit. And it's like, all right, well, first off, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know why you're telling me this. I don't care. But basically, like, I was like, all right, well, kind of one of those things, like, I'll give you one last shot and see what happens here. And I was like, well, you wanna hang out tonight? Like, you happen to catch me on a day well, you happen to catch me on a day that I, you know, wasn't extremely busy. And she's like, oh, well, you know, I was at the dentist and I have to pick my sister up and blah, 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 blah.
Excuses.
Exactly. And I'm like, all right, so basically what you're telling me is I'm wasting my fucking time. She's like, oh, well, no. And I'm like, well, do you want to hang out or not? And then she started giving me all these excuses again. And I'm like, okay, well,
That's
I don't know what to fucking tell you then. I'm like, because she's like, oh, we can do it some other time. I'm like, bitch, I don't know when the fuck I'm going to have time. And it's not only that. I mean, that was kind of a bullshit lie, but it's basically like, I'm not going to give you the time because I don't care.
She's not worth your time.
Exactly. Like, fuck you. I have other people in my life now that I feel are more worth my time than you are. Like, go fuck yourself. I don't care. And basically, you know, I asked her one more time, like, so we're not hanging out tonight. Like, I'm gonna go home. And she's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, so we're not hanging out tonight. She's like, bye, click. Hung up on her. And then she sends me a fucking a text saying, obviously we take each other too seriously. And I just like, bitch, I don't take you too seriously anymore. It's like, I just don't give a fuck about you anymore. Like, you ruined that for yourself. Like, you had a really, really good fucking opportunity to be with someone who would actually give a fuck about you and try to help elevate you and take you to a new level, which is something that I talked about in the last podcast, the 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes. I talked about that. It's like, that's just the personality that I have, you know? And basically it was like, all right, well, you're wasting my time, like you always have. And it's like, so fuck you. And she's like, oh, well, don't be a stranger. And it's like, no, fuck you. I don't care. Like, I gave you an opportunity. I gave you a fucking opportunity. Because you were saying how, like, you don't even think we're friends anymore, how I don't even talk to you. I said, all right, let's go hang out right now. Gave you that opportunity. Was my dumbass was going to give you the time of day again. And you came up with a bunch of different shit. It's like, fuck you. I don't care. Goodbye. She's like, oh, well, you know, hit me up sometime when you're free. And it's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. No. So, I'll probably get a text from her next week.
Probably
That's
around
what I'm
Monday.
going with.
Probably around Monday.
Yep. It's like I said, it's like clockwork. It's to the point where, like, I almost know when she's gonna do it. And that's even that's the sad part too. Because when I wanted her, I couldn't have her. And now that basically I can have her, I really don't want her. I don't fucking want her. Like, like, wow. And that's one thing I will say, too.
You dodged a bullet on that one, my guy.
Oh, did I? Big time. Holy shit. But that's even my thing, too. It's kind of like, now that I realize that and I understand that, like, the amount of weight that's just lifted off my shoulders. Because another thing, too, is, like I said before, so, like, she felt like she sucked all my, like, happiness and energy out of me. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm pretty much pushing her out of my life, all that happiness and energy is coming right back. you know? And it's just amazing how someone's negativity and
Just drags
negative
you the fuck
outlook
down.
can just completely change your mindset and how you, like you said, drag you down and completely change the way you feel and the outlooks that you have. It's one of those things that when you finally get your head clear, everything just fucking changes. And for the first time in a long time, I can say that I'm actually there. And I love that. Because, you know, there's a lot of times where, like, as, you know, a human instinct, you'll, you know, like, there's always things that are wrong and that you're not happy with and whatever, and there's times where you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm okay, whatever, and you're kind of lying to yourself just kind of get through it. But for the first time in a long time, I'm actually, like, looking in the mirror and going, I like what I'm seeing. And that's something that's kind of, I mean, it seems like nowadays is hard to achieve.
For many people.
Yeah. And again, it comes back, I think we've mentioned it before, the self-recognition and kind of, you know, realization and reflection, self-reflection, that's also important. I'm just kind of going, yeah, this isn't right, and this is how I can change this, or this is how I can try to better myself. And it's amazing how when you get that aspect and look, how stuff just completely changes for you. It's incredible. It is. I feel like the biggest weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I can't begin to tell you how just, like, happy and free I feel because of that. It's a unique feeling, to say the least. But yeah, so I mean, if you're looking for an ending to that story, there it is. That's pretty much done. I'm over it. It's like, fuck this, I don't care anymore. Yeah. Oh, I'm yawning. Wow. Yeah, tired. I think I know what's going on here. Something's missing. That's what's missing.
Good shot.
That is good. So, I've talked enough now. Would you like to step in?
I don't really got much to talk about. My life's not that interesting. I work, I sleep, I shit, I go to school online, and I go back to work.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
I mean, we're also over the 2-hour mark, so, like...
There you go.
Next week we need to have
It'll
a
be
topic.
an hour long. Oh, we need to have a topic. Oh,
For
good
fuck's
Lord.
sake, we need to have a topic.
Yes. I mean, the rambling is nice, and it is humorous. But
our listeners probably fucking hate it. Because it's all over the place.
But honestly,
Who cares?
who fucking cares?
Then again, these are the people that are eventually getting us paid through ads. And
That
such.
is true too. But here's
Love you.
here's my
Please
thing.
don't stop listening.
Here's my thing. What you see
Is
and
what you get.
Yeah, what you see is what you get. What you hear is what you get.
Because they don't say shit right now.
If you like it and you love it,
Show us.
there you go. And if you don't like it, go away. We don't care. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
We'll keep posting podcasts, and one day, you know, we'll be somewhere, and you'll be still flipping burgers, or should I say in this case, drying cars off.
Oof. Oof. Was that a shot taken?
I mean, that was a shot at people who are worthless.
Oof. 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 Oh, oh, yikes. Whoa. What are you trying to say?
Nothing against you.
Oh. Wow.
I just know from the stories you've said that there are some people who are going to be doing that for the rest of their fucking lives.
Some of the people that I work with, dude, yes. For sure. Holy fuck. The amount of retards.
Retardation is real. But this is the end of our podcast.
So, with that being said, Yeah, I guess that works. With that being said, again, thank you for listening. Hope you didn't find some sort of enjoyment. I've been saying it at the end of every podcast.
You said hope you didn't.
I said hope you didn't.
Yeah.
Hope you did. Int.
We hope you found some enjoyment in all this. If you like us, please show it.
Yeah. Again.
Spread the love.
Exactly. Again, thank you for hanging in there with us, being patient. Hope you did. Again, hope you found some sort of enjoyment.
Share us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. We don't care.
Indeed.
Share us.
Share.
Our links are easily obtainable.
Yeah.
Very easily obtainable.
Why are you whispering into the mic again?
Because I'm being sensual. Oh, yeah.
Kool-Aid man. Just, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that scene.
Oh, yeah.
Like that scene from Family Guy when he breaks into the courthouse and everyone's like, oh no, and he's like, oh yeah. But yeah, again, thank you all for listening. Hope you did truly enjoy. And with that being said, I think we done here? We're done?
Yeah, I think we are done.
Alrighty, so again, with that being said, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Whoop whoop.